Hello everyone, Thempire Ian here with more new cards. We have new Archetype, Arg Stars. Oh, sorry, Arg Star Stars. There we go. That's the actual name of it. ARG? We're just like camping the trademark for ARG now that that's defunct. Likely alternate reality game stars. Yeah, probably. Meant to be read as Argo Stars, with the star being an O and read as stars. That's stupid. The three trap monsters' adjective titles are references to World War II planes on the Japanese side. Really? Cool. And the effect monster is named after Adrastus, the king of Argos? What? What is the theming here? This is insane theming. What the hell? Alright. Enough making fun of this. Let's actually get into it. So this is a Argos Adra the Laurels, level 4 Earth Warrior. Rhoda! 1800. Wait, it's an Earth Warrior with equal attack and defense. It's a War Rock! It's a War Rock! War Rocks are back, baby! During your opponent's turn, if you control a continuous trap quick effect, you can banish this card from your hand. Change the attack of one face-up monster on the field to 0 until the end of this turn. It really is a War Rock. It's got a terrible attack-based effect. If this card is normal summon, your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your continuous trap cards and their effects for the rest of this turn. Isn't there a pretty good War Rock continuous trap? You can banish this card you control, place up the 2 Argos continuous traps with different names from your hand or deck face up your spell trap zone. Alright, I mean, this seems like a build around card. Everything else in the deck is built around you finding this one specific card, but you have Rhoda, so you probably can find it. I don't know. Let's continue looking. Argos Home Stadium. It really is about gamers. You can, once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, add Argos card from your graveyard or banishment to your hand. Oh, only graveyard and banishment. Interesting. Each time a continuous trap is special from the spell trap zone to your field. Oh, we're doing this? Okay. Inflict Silhouette Rabbit's going to go crazy in this deck. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Once per chain, if your continuous trap card activates its effect in the monster zone while you have a banished Argos monster, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls and negate its effects at the end of the turn. Sure, that seems fine. And just continuous traps in general. Apophis is going to go crazy in this deck. The new Apophis, not the old Apophis. Argos Shinden no Title. Title the Purple Lightning. Warrior monster you control gain 500 attack and defense. Once per turn, it really is War Rock. You can discard one card. For summon this card as an effect monster. Warrior Light level 4. Oh, it's a Light Warrior. Never mind. 2000. The following effect. It is also still a trap. Then you can add one... That's the effect. Is it also still a trap? No, it's this effect down here. Then you can add one Argos card from your deck to your hand, except for Title of Purple Lightning. Well, it searches. That's not bad. You have to discard a card, though, so I guess that's why it searches. Once per turn, you can place this card in the spell trap zone face up. Huh. So it can go back and forth between being a monster and being a back row. This is dog shit. I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna stake my claim already. This is such a gimmick that it's not going to work. This is a Valence situation. This is Valence now. It's no longer War Rock, it's Valence. Sorry, I misspoke. It is actually Valence, not War Rocks. Capane the Flying Swallow. Your warrior monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Ooh. Come on, man. Once per turn, if there's a continuous trap in the monster zone, you can special summon this card as an effect monster, 1818. With the following effect, it's also still trapped. Then if you have a banished Argos monster, gain 500 life points. Ooh. Once per turn, quick effect. You can place this card in your spell trap zone face up. Yeah, they're all going to have that? Okay. Etoe, the Dragon Slayer. Warrior monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Once per turn, when an opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon this card as an effect monster. Blah, 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 blah. If you have any banished Argos monsters, you can return one card in the field to the hand. So this is the only one that does anything. So this one right here is the only one that does anything. And I guess the field spell gives you a negate. Like the field spell for Rizal. Or Rizal? I don't know how you want to pronounce those these days. Yeah, no, I stay with my previous assessment. This is dog shit. You gotta find this card specifically. None of these other cards work properly, at least. Well, no, this one works. This one works. So it can get you the other thing. However, you don't, there's nothing in here that lets you summon the thing on the turn you set it. So like, you know how Malice is a trap-focused archetype where all the traps can be activated the turn that they're set if you have special conditions met? Or like pay the cost or whatever? I don't remember the exact, I think it's just you have to banish or something. Why don't these have that? If you have Argos in the banishment, you can activate these cards to turn their set or something like that. That would even still be bad because then you couldn't use this to search Argos. And you can't use the stadium to search Argos. So you have no searcher for Argos other than exactly reinforcement of the army. This is really bad. These are so bad. Oh my god. Wow, that's incredible. I'm shocked. I did not think that you could make something this bad. That's crazy. Wow, man. And there's so much text to say nothing, too. Like look how much text is on here, even in the Japanese. And it just says like, well, actually, no, this card's crazy. Argos Adra the Laurels is crazy. I wonder if you can do something with this card specifically, right? Like you use this card and Silu Hat, and then like Apophis, maybe Trick, Silu Hat Trick. Maybe we can do Statue of Anguish pattern. That seems kind of slow though, and it's less slow than any of these things because it actually does something. Maybe we play Etoe. Or Eteo. Eteo has the bounce. I think that's decent, but you have to have a banished Argos monster, so you really got to make sure you find this fucker. I guess maybe you play Tidal just to get this asshole, but like, what do you? It's so slow. Like, by the time that happens, you're done for. And like the its hand trap effect doesn't even synergize with the rest of its effects. Like these two effects synergize with each other, but this third effect doesn't synergize with them at all. So if you have to use this to protect your stupid continuous traps, because they're so fucking terrible. I mean, I guess you could just put it back in your back row and then discard another card to special summon it again. Sounds really good to me. Why is this one even here? I know you have to pay life points for this effect, and so it's trying to regain the life points. Why? Who cares? Who gives a shit? I know Konami likes to print time cards like Lacrima, but they also have to just ban it in the TCG. I guess they're not banning any OCG though, and that's the only format they actually care about when they're printing cards. I was about to say except for the TCG exclusives, but no, even those, because they're dog shit. Holy moly. Why did I even stay up to do this? I want to go to bed. Why am I looking at these cards? Why are you watching this? I appreciate it, don't get me wrong. I'm racking my brain to think of anything that makes this. Maybe it's a splashable engine. Okay. Splashable engine, maybe. we just play Argos, Tidal, and Etoe. We don't need any of these other fuckers, right? I guess the home stadium's not bad, but we could play one of that because we can search it off of Tidal. And maybe the same for Etoe, for that matter. Eteo. Sorry, I keep getting her vowels mixed up. Definitely want to play 3 Adra and like a Rhoda. You play 1 stadium, 3 Tidal probably, unfortunately, and 1 Eteo. And that's, what's that, 6, 7, 8 cards? And then you could like throw that in something? Fiendsmith? Like the new, with all the new Fiendsmith cards coming? Well, like only one of them is actually worth playing, but... Or was it 2 of them worth playing? I don't remember. There was only 2 of them, right? And only one of them was worth playing. That's like the girl. I think that's what it was. Because the new Link monster was dog shit. So like you make the Fiendsmith deck, and you add these guys in with Silhouette Rabbit and maybe the Apophis guy, and you can set the Apophis off a Silhouette Rabbit, and then Apophis can do a whole bunch of negates because you got Tidal and Eteo again, mixing that up on field, and you get like 3 negates instead of the 2 that you get off of just doing Silhouette Rabbit and Silhouette Trick, which that's a lot of cards to put in. I mean, you also get the negate off of the home stadium, and that's neat. And you get a lot of recursion. Oh wait, she actually places the continuous traps directly from deck, so... But you gotta find her. If you can't find her, specifically, you're fucked. And you have to normal summon her to do anything. You have to specifically normal summon her. So whatever you mix them with has to not use their normal summon. And then you can get Tidal and Eteo on field. Do we even play multiple Tidal then, right? Like, just play 1. Just have, like, the 2 continuous traps, and then the 3rd continuous trap for Silhouette Rabbit. Of course, Argos' effect really only works with these guys, because they're the ones that have the ability to actually special summon themselves from the zone, instead of just, you know, doing the flip summon, you know, like Apophis does. This is so weird. Such a strange thing. This can only summon itself when an opponent activates a card or effect. And this one can only summon itself if you already have a continuous trap in the monster zone. And then this one has to discard a card to summon it. Discard a card to search a card. I mean... okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, they're just bad. They're not good, except for this. Again, I have to stress this because otherwise people are going to try and correct me in the comments. This one specific card is incredible, and the rest of the cards that it's trying to build around, that you have to build around it, are dog shit. Which makes it not a good archetype, right? It's not a good deck. Even in my, like, weird fantasy here, where you're playing 3 of this card, 1 Rhoda, and then 3 one-ofs of the Stadium, Tidal, and Eteo. I still don't think that's very good. It's very small, I'll give you that. It's the tiniest engine yet. It's it's 7 cards total. and you get a negate. You get a negate and a bounce. Get a negate and a bounce. You get a negate and a bounce. You get a negate and a bounce. You get a negate and a bounce. And I guess you get this girl back as hand trap stuff because you can get it back with the home stadium. And you also have to draw the fucking 4 of. There's no way to make that more consistent as far as I know. I mean, maybe there's something. There's a lot of Earth Warrior specific support that might be able to help. But I don't know if any of that searches, because I feel like I would have heard of that. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I mean, yeah. I think that little engine is potentially interesting, maybe? But I don't see anyone doing that necessarily. It's... The ratio of bricks to non-bricks is way off. It's almost 1-to-1, right? So unless there's some other card that is really good at searching Earth Warriors, I think I'm gonna pass on these. Thank you very much, Konami. Let me know what you think of these, though. Am I missing a card here that like makes this make sense? Am I hallucinating the card text? And actually, these cards are insane. I just completely misread them because of a carbon monoxide leak or something. Let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, I guess. Yeah. Bye. These are weird. These are weird. Hey there. Thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You can also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any singles, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!